Hi Aries, happy December. I am going to be bringing you the energies from past, present, or future, or body, mind, and spirit. So I do them in that sequential order, and whatever way serves for you and resonates for you, then that's what's for you. And I will also be pulling a final love card, and I will also be doing a final affirmation for health and wealth. And with that being said, as I sort of tuned into your energy, Aries, for this month, I'm just going to make a prediction about the love cards that are going to be coming in. I feel like there's a lot of love energy. I feel like I do have a masculine energy that's coming forward. Could be incarnate or discarnate, meaning crossed over or still on this side. But there's like broad shoulders. It feels like just a strong masculine energy. It could be a brother or a lover. I feel like that contemporary energy for this individual. So it wouldn't be, I don't feel like a father figure whatsoever. I feel like it's more around that lover or brother is all I can say, type of energy. And so that's what I'm getting. But I do feel like this feeling of acceptance around that. I feel like a lot of love around that. And I just feel like this feeling of familiar, fun times, really jovial. And so I just, yeah, it feels really good in terms of your energy. So let's see what Spirit has to say. Aries, all right. Energy. And I'll just drop all the cards and we'll kind of go into and see what other specific messages that I get from Spirit at this time. Okay. All right. And I do feel like there might be some of you that are looking into moving, or there might be some where you're changing. It doesn't have to be a physical, like where you sleep every night, but it could be. But I feel like there might be some things in terms of, it could be around job situations, around that as well. But it just feels like there's a move for you. Definitely moving. So it'd be a transfer of energy from one place to another, said differently. All right, let's see what love has to show up for Aries. Okay. All right, perfect. So, yeah, so in terms of what we've got here, again, past, present, or future, or body, mind, and spirit. And this is your love card. And so first thing when I see the feather here, that's my symbol for, you know, spirit messages. They're coming forward. They're really strong in your reading in terms of their energies. Anytime you see feathers, keep an eye out for feathers. That's where you'll kind of notice spirits communicating with you. And then we've got the protection card. So this is 24, or the number 6. And then we've got the blessings as well. And then we've got the take a chance on love. When we start to love, our lives are changed forever. And I feel like Spirit is really just trying to emphasize with you again. I feel like there's something around love. I feel you've got the blessing card, which has a family in it. And then the protection card, you can see that there's like this bird that's protecting the nest. There's something about protecting the energy. But I just feel like there's love coming into your life, or the acceptance of it, but you have to be willing to be in that space. I feel like some of you may be where you've been kind of going out and you're not, I don't want to say you're rejecting love, but I feel like there might be some things where you've been sort of living life a little bit more on burning both ends of the candle, I'll say. And it's the feeling of getting to that space where I just want to be, I want to just kind of, I want to be home at night and I want to relax and I just want to kind of simplify my life. I feel like there's a lot of energies that might be pulling you in different directions. And this is kind of the symbolism to simplifying that you don't have to be all things to everybody. And it's really about being kind of with yourself, but finding a way to capture that sort of protective energy, as well as blessings that are through the form many times of family, right? And it could be relationships, but I do feel like there's a lot of energy of love and relationships for the month of December for you. But there's also that having to sort of make a change and having to invite it in a way that you maybe didn't always feel comfortable in which doing that. So I do want to clarify the blessings card here and just get a little bit more clarity on what that looks like. So Spirit, can you clarify what the blessings are? But this is definitely spiritual blessings that are coming forward. So this card just popped out and I'm taking it. Okay, graduation. All right. So this is, it just feels like there's something where you're sort of walking away from something that no longer serves you, or you've come to a new epiphany. But anytime I see the graduation, and I was getting some things with education here as well. Now, it doesn't have to be formal in the sense of where you go to a school and you get taught anything, but there is something around that as well. So, and I'm glad that this card, Spirit had me pull another one, and it popped out because there is something to do with education in here that needs to be honored. So, and that might be part of where you've spent a lot of energy kind of putting your energy into growing and advancing yourself. But it's also now about kind of getting back to integrating that into the life that you have today, and with the people that you have in your life, and really kind of opening up the space to love. So let's see what Spirit has to say in terms of just the health and the wealth around you for the month of December, Aries. Let's see. And for some reason, there's something, I don't know if you know a Taurus, or you have a Taurus sun or moon, or I'm sorry, not moon or rising. I just keep there, or this individual would be a Taurus in some way, but I'm hearing something with Taurus, so you might have a connection there as well. It just feels like their energy right now is popping up for you. All right. Okay. Happiness is my birthright. So, yeah, this just sort of is a good little summary to everything here. This feeling of you really you have these blessings that are coming in for you. And just being in that space of simplicity, you know, happiness being in simplicity, they go hand in hand. A lot of times when we simplify our lives and we kind of cut out the fat, if you will, things are just, it's lighter. And we don't start into this space in this world with a bunch of things that sort of weigh us down. So Spirit's just sort of reminding you at this time to lighten your load in any way possible, whether it be relationships that no longer serve you, friendships. Maybe there's certain things that you're doing that are serving your need at this moment, but they won't be tomorrow. And so I just feel like there's going to be certain things that are falling away from your life. It might be starting in the month of December. It might be kind of coming to a conclusion in the month of December. But just know that you're being guided through this process, and it's part of the blessings of the universe to prepare you for that next level. So I do hope that this reading was helpful for you, Aries. I wish you happy holidays and Merry Christmas if you celebrate, and all the best. Namaste.